Good morning or afternoon here in the UK. I'm wearing pajamas today because it is freezing, and my hideous Grinch pajamas are the only things that can keep me warm in this weather. Yesterday the YouTube stream didn't work. I did something wrong. I'm not sure what I did, but it just didn't play. It stayed stuck on scheduling. I'm really sorry. It has been uploaded. It's in the playlist with the story of the Midnight Beta, because I do want to have that available for anyone who wants to, go through the quests. So it is there, but it's unlisted. You have to go to the playlist to see it. I wouldn't suggest going out of your way to watch it, but it's there. If you want it, it's there. Now, let me see if my microphone is working, because I did unplug and plug it in again. That seems to be fine. Today I am doing Arator's journey. I just have to check something here. Yeah. Now, I can't understand. On Twitch, is this drop working? Because I am playing World of Warcraft on Twitch, but it doesn't look to me like there's progress on the drop. So if anyone's having trouble getting the drops on Twitch, let me know. I can't seem to figure it out. Anyway. Arator's journey. Archbishop Alonzus Fowl has left a message asking to speak with you in regard to a project to help the Vanguard of the Light.
The Sunwell holds for now, only through the constant effort of its defenders, should their strength waver. Bishop Alonzus Fowl has a plan to support those of the Sunwell, and to help Arator.
Okay, Arator's journey is quite... Well, I mean, I don't know how long the individual quest lines will be, but it's only 2 quest lines, I believe, so that's quite short. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Let's go chat with Alonzus Fowl. Alonzus Fowl did not used to be a Forsaken, but he's joined the Forsaken since, and I wonder if he ever explains that in Midnight. As always, I'm going to check if Transmog is working. Nope. Transmog vendors remain closed.
I have many lucky doos you like.
The poor character looks hideous. I need the transmog.
Champion, we're going to save the Sunwell. More importantly, we're going to fix that broken young man.
Cute. Thank you for coming.
We will accomplish much together.
I need your help, as do many of our priests and paladins. One paladin in particular.
Let us get to work.
I've been tasked with bolstering the Vanguard of the Light that empower the Sunwell. I need your help, though not just for that simple task. Our mutual friend, Arator, is stuck. Stuck in his grief and anger over that tragic conflict between him and his father. I'm just an old priest that has been raised from the dead, but I've found that a quest is just the thing to set a young paladin back on the right path. Will you help?
Until next time. Such a troubled boy. That'll happen when your father leaves a gaping wound in your chest. Not to worry, I have a plan.
Before I do, I want to go look at this pool because it's pretty. Oh, I hope I can put a pool like this in my house. Look at it. I swim. I see this is the priest class hall, I guess. Where is he? Oh, he's here. Hey, Arator.
Greetings.
Oh, hello. I'm just watching the fountain. Look, there's fish. Those are the fish. Those are the fish that are causing trouble. I bet you. Sorry. I need to get some air. Was I needed somewhere? Is that why you're here? Alonzo's Fowl asked we meet him at the Sunwell. Fowl sent you? He's a decent man. Did you know that he founded my paladin order? He trained my... The Silver Hand is his legacy. Very well. I go where I'm ordered. No, you don't. At no point have you done what you're ordered to do, Arator. That's the life I signed up for. Good lord.
Do not give up the fight.
That's just like...
Asking for me to inspire anyone? Fowl always was an original thinker.
That is like literally the opposite of what we've seen from Arator so far. Is he does anything but obey orders. One thing you absolutely do not want is to have to rely on Arator obeying an order. What's that? Oh, it's just military. I imagine that will eventually change that skybox.
Ah, good. You're both here. There is a crisis of faith that we need to fix.
I haven't been this close to the Sunwell since before. You can't go closer, can you? We undead have a complex relationship with the light. I more than most. The light burns me. I have learned to endure its pain and still practice as a priest, but having been Archbishop for years, the light resonates with me more than others. The Sunwell is no exception. Out here, it's a constant searing sensation, intense but manageable. If I were to go inside though, I would be consumed by the light, as surely as a flame consumes a moth.
May light and
It's cool that
shadow
they
guide you.
brought that up. That's cool.
Until
It's so
next time.
painfully bright here, don't you think? Ah, you were able to convince him. Thank you.
May light and shadow guide
Yes,
you.
you say. Forgive me, I'm not feeling much like conversation right now. Because your father? It's not just that, though that's enough. I've always tried to be a hero, successfully. They even called me Arator the Redeemer. Charging in with a sword, using the light to... I'm not sure the light itself is as clear or as simple as I understood it to be. Yet while I ponder this, the void encroaches. So I suppose I will leave on foul for directions until I find my footing. Or at least until I can see the ground again.
May the light guide you.
It's a real
How may I
terrible
help you?
time to have a crisis of faith. The
Let us
vanguard
get
of the
to
light
work.
are maintaining a difficult ritual at the Sunwell. It requires focus, discipline, and is quite exhausting. Take my staff. I've had it since I was the Archbishop in Stormwind. It is meaningful to me and my faith. The light responds to meaning and intention. It should renew the vanguard spirit so they can maintain the ritual a while longer. I can't approach any closer to the Sunwell, so you will have to do this for me.
That's your solution? To zap them with your staff?
Oh, those defenders have exhausted themselves, giving of their own faith and power. We bolster their reserves.
Alonzo's Fowl has served the light since the First War, and his staff has retained some of the power that has been traveled through it. channeled through it.
I will hide in shadows.
Let's stay a
no
while and
longer.
listen.
You're creating a bigger cloud with your moping than Xalatath's void storm. Speak your mind. Let it out before these feelings create a well of poison in your gut.
I'm not just upset that my father cut me down. I'm upset that when he did so, I saw the light shining brightly in his eyes. The same light that I am taught to revere. Under its guidance, he almost killed me.
So, you blame the light, not your father.
We are trained to wield the light as a weapon. Is that all that I am as a paladin? You founded the Silver Hand. You trained my father. I suppose I blame you as well. You crafted this philosophy of war. I followed your teachings until I burned myself with my own wrath.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. I really did make a mess of it all, didn't I?
Shame.
What?
Poor Val.
I'm reminded of each and every one of my failings every day when a light burns me as I channel it.
What are you saying?
In many ways, this world is broken. You should feel angry about it. That doesn't mean you can't try to change the world or yourself for the better. Come with me on my little quest. I can't promise we'll change anything but how you feel. But that's the only thing we can control.
The Sunwell is a conduit for the light, made holy through the sacrifice of the Naru Muru. Without faith,
Thank you for
The
coming to
battle
help.
is
The
lost.
Vanguard of the Light has been maintaining this ritual to keep Xalatath at bay, but they do not have my endurance. Anything you could do to give us the time we
light
need.
will guide your way.
How can I help?
Ah, Taylor. To be honest, I assumed my life had peaked when I followed my father to the realms of deaths. Now we're fighting against an enemy even stranger and more inscrutable. It's terrifying, but I'm glad to be able to do my
Farewell,
part.
friend.
This is cool.
Everyone deserves compassion.
Valinai.
Everyone.
I can't help but wonder what has led Xalatath to all of this. I suspect her past has been as dark as the void itself. But more than that, I think everyone she is hurting, all who has died to her machinations. I think of everyone she is hurting, all who have died to her machinations. That is why we must use the Sunwell to stop her, no matter how exhausted we are.
You need me.
I know you are tired. It is hard to continue, but we must.
I love the beasts who are just chilling, just eating, having their tea.
We are in this together.
There's so much relying on our success here at the Sunwell. It's a heavy burden, but not as great as the weight of refusing it. Thank you for helping us to
Everyone
bear this
deserves a
load.
chance.
I love that Anduin is here with the other priests, just doing his bit. He's such a sweetie. Moira.
We will win this war.
The void seems to be even more endless than the Legion. Though hopefully this struggle will not last 1,000 years. I thank you for your
Arcanum
aid.
Porus.
It might.
I'm worried that Void Elf might sneak back in here and disrupt
And
our
she
efforts
would
at
have
the
us
Sunwell.
stand against the void just as he
I
would.
have marshaled what priests
And
were
with your
available
help,
to
I'm
ward
still
against the
able to
void.
do so.
It won't repel the devouring host, but will prevent contamination from any undesirable mortals.
Missed that, sorry. for Captain Sin. General Amaz Belame. Oh, I love her. The big lady.
This tear thing is bigger than the boat.
My people be no strangers to assaults from the void. It was faith in the lower that allowed us to prevail in the past. Faith in my lower and in Tyr's teachings will guide my hand today. I
May
pray
Tyr's
it is enough.
sacrifice not have been in vain.
Hey, where is Tyr? Is he still like just hanging about, feeling sorry for himself? Ew, Kalia. Ew.
We cannot
Theron.
hide from evil.
I don't think we have anything quite like the Sunwell back in the Arathi Empire. It's vital we protect it. Thank you for your help. I'm actually genuinely surprised to hear the Arathi Empire doesn't have something like the Sunwell. I would have kind of assumed they would.
Should the Sunwell fall, we have no way to stop the devouring host.
Dustica Julia Celeste. Vindicator Boros.
Yes?
Mariella Ward. Is that Alonzus's staff? He was the one who welcomed me into the Conclave when I left the Scarlets. If he trusts you with it, I'm sure I can trust you as well.
I will atone.
Yeah, I just did the quest sign where you recruit her. That's cool.
Our enemies will fall.
I've seen much, from the early days of Paladins to the fall of Arthas from the light. I had hoped the defeat of the Legion and his return meant brighter days were ahead, but the Void has our world at the very brink of darkness. Thank you for helping me find strength
The
to
reckoning
continue.
is at hand.
It's so good to see you again.
Salandria! Ever since I came here from Outland, the Sunwell has been a beacon to me of the light and what it means to be a Blood Elf. I'm honored to have any part in this.
I'll see you again soon, right?
We have taken different paths to reach the light, but together we assemble for the same purpose, to protect Azeroth.
Just checking something. Okay.
I appreciate your concerns, Korath. For my people, the light and the Sunwell are the same. They may complain, but they will accept the Vanguard.
Champion, next I suggest we journey to Light's Hope Chapel to gather relics of a Paladin order.
How may I help you?
I had hoped that seeing the rest of the Vanguard focused on the Sunwell would give him the goal that was bigger than his pain and lead him away from his anger. Instead, he spent his time cleaning slime. Thank you for doing it in his stead. It was necessary to keep the Voidstorm at bay.
Until next time.
The holy power in my staff has been spent. 40 years of fervent prayers drained away in a few minutes. It was for a good cause, and my staff will recover in time. There are other relics, like my staff, that were important to paladins and priests. Light's Hope Chapel has many such relics stored there. Arator trained there as well. Perhaps the solution to his pain could also be found there.
Let us get to Light's Hope to gather relics and inspire the Vanguard.
No better place to take my mind off the problems with paladins.
Okay, let's head to Light's Hope. Now, I haven't done the fly. I haven't flown from Eversong Woods to the rest of the Eastern Kingdoms yet, so I'm quite looking forward to that experience. So I wonder how you go back to Old Silvermoon. Okay, it definitely seems a bit choppy in Silvermoon. Oh, look at Eversong Woods. It's so pretty. I want these trees. I want these trees in my garden. And those blue curtains. And the floaty crystal things. Oh, I must remember to go look at Sunstrider Isle. When I get back, maybe. Wow. Look, it's a pass. Ah, very nice. What is that? What is that? Does that take you to Old Silvermoon? I must see. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh. No, wait. I can't be in Draenor. Yeah, I must be in Old... It must be Old Silvermoon. But you can't access the map. That's a bit weird. Are they going to add it to Outlands map? I didn't see it there. I hope they do. That would be cool. Anyway. Nice that that works so seamlessly. Let's head to Light Hope Chapel. Boy, the Eastern Plague Lands could do with a glow up, couldn't they? They look pretty terrible.
Lord Tyrosus, I had no idea things were so desperate. What can we do to help?
They're being attacked by Scourge.
Azeroth will not fall while we stand. You can always count on me.
The one good to come out of my not being caught to the Sunwell is that I was able to coordinate a defense of Light's Hope. You weren't caught to the Sunwell? I have faithfully served the light throughout my life, even lost an eye along the way. Some stronger paladins than me, but not many. But outside of a few defenders and our squires, nearly everyone was taken to Silvermoon to stop the void. I can't help but wonder if I've failed the light in some way, yet I can't see how. Regardless, it seems you were needed to protect Light's Hope. Perhaps. While I am here, I will certainly do my best to serve the light, no matter what, though I still wonder why I wasn't called upon. How did Death Knights come to defend Light's Hope? There was no one else. Nearly every paladin was taken by the light to the Sunwell. Darien owed me a favor, in a sense, for trying to kill me and take Tyrion's body to be one of his horsemen. And he has no desire to see the Void come closer to a triumph over Azeroth. So when I asked for help, the Ebon Blade stepped up to assist us. A lot of references to stuff that happens in Legion here.
Walk always in the light.
Welcome to Light's Hope. Many of the paladins that defended these grounds were called upon by the light. I've had to reach out to the Ebon Blade for support, or the Scourge would have overrun this holy place.
May the light give you strength.
Normally, paladins from the Light's Hope hold back the Scourge in the immediate area around the chapel, but they've all been called to fight the Void. As a result, Scourge forces have greatly increased their numbers around the chapel. We've managed to hold the line so far, but only with the help of Darien and the Ebon Blade. Give us some room to breathe. Defeat as many of them as you can.
Take care of yourself.
With so many defenders called away to the Sunwell, the Scourge almost broke through to the chapel. I've called for assistance from the Ebon Blade, but we could use your help pushing back this latest attack.
Interesting that the Scourge is attacking. I didn't expect so much Scarlet activity here. The Scarlets have experienced many setbacks, but they're clearly rising in strength again.
May light and shadow guide you.
I fear if I were stationed here to fight the Scourge, I'd become just like my I'd fall to rage and wrath.
Need a glyph to change that ability that summons Hattie. I need a glyph that lets me change that to Loquenahak. I am a cat person, not a dog person. And like, they've got to acknowledge Loquenahak is the original spirit beast.
But is this what
I mean,
it
I
means
suppose
to
Skull
wield the
as
light?
well.
An endless battle against evil?
But yeah, I would love to be able to have cats be summoned instead of dogs. Should I say lower instead of wolves?
Light's hope is in danger. The world is in danger. I need to get my head in the battle.
Is Arator even going to be able to summon the light
Thank
with
you.
these dots?
The Scourge has diminished. Take whatever relics you need to support the Sunwell.
It's nice to see a follower of the light be like,
At your service.
I
May
don't think the light
give
is
you
all that
strength.
great, instead of, am I good enough for the light? He's going, actually, is the light good enough for me? That's pretty cool.
Take care of yourself out there.
Thank you. You've thinned their ranks enough that we'll be able to maintain the defenses with the help we have from our allies. Now, Val has told me about your need for relics.
Arator, champion, thank you for your work. The Ebon Blade and I should be able to keep them back now.
We will prevail. Walk always
Alonzus
in
tells
the
me
light.
you're looking for relics of holy power to sustain those performing the ritual holding the void at bay. Now that you've beaten back the Scourge, you and Arator are certainly welcome to enter the Sanctum of Light and use what we have for the cause.
May the light give...
For my first lesson, learn from the revered heroes of the past and what inspired their light.
That's what I've been trying to do since I joined the Silver Hand.
I think it's so cool that they've got this quest having us go into the Sanctum of the Light. The Priest Order Hall is one of the coolest Order Halls that they introduced during Legion, in my
I've
opinion.
known the stories of these paladins since I was a child. Each of them is a legend, immortalized in stone. Their great deeds set an example for all paladins. But no matter how hard I try, I fear that I'll never live up to them.
I do wish that they had had a paladin come in and open up this passageway, because that is one of the coolest things about the Order Hall, is that it's a secret passageway. Like, just going in and the passageway is open is kind of meh. I would have rather seen it being opened. Yeah, I love this. Definitely use the Order Halls more often. And the Paladin Order Hall is particularly cool. Like, I'm not into the Paladin aesthetic, but it's still freaking really well done. Vindicator Murad. He always sought to protect those who could not protect themselves. Murad made the ultimate sacrifice in Draenor to save one of our own.
Murad was known for his skill in combat, yet his relic is a meditation crystal.
Murad leaned on this meditation crystal for peace, just as others leaned on Murad for strength and protection.
Crom defended the people of Lordaeron, but the relic is a smithing hammer, not a weapon.
Crom's armor, bolstered by the light, was stronger than even Crom. Few knows he forged it himself. Crom Dawnhammer, his legendary shining hammer, guided countless innocents to safety during the rise of the Scourge in Lordaeron. May he finally rest at peace. That's pretty.
I forgot that statue was here.
General Turalian. None sacrifice more than the High General. May we always walk in his path, so we too may safeguard the innocent as he did. By blood and honor we serve.
Uther was the first and greatest of the Silver Hand Paladins. I'm surprised not to find his hammer, but a healing kit.
Uther's faith in the light shone brightest when he was healing others. First Paladin, father of the original Order of the Silver Hand, guiding light for all. May we honor his legacy in all that we do. So where's the statue of Turalian? It's not very good, is it? You can barely see it. High Lord Turian Fordring, friend, brother, mentor. High Lord Fordring was a paragon of the light, an exemplar of what all paladins strive to be. May his spirit guide us in the dark days to come. I wonder if I missed any... Yeah, it looks like I missed a plug there. I'll go read it now. General Lena Stormpike, a stalwart combatant and defender of justice, fallen defending her home from the foul demons of the Burning Legion. Azeroth is darker for her passing. Lena led an army against the Legion. Why would a relic be something like this? Even through tavern songs, she radiated her light by lifting other spirits. High Lord Alexandros Morgraine, the Ashbringer, the beginning of a legend still spoken of in hushed whispers. His memory will never be forgotten, just as the forces of darkness will never forget his blade. And who's that? Lady Mara Fordragon, High Clerist of Stormwind, patron of the refugees who fled to Lordaeron after the First War. She was the bright mother of our future. May she rest in the light.
Mara's heroics inspired the creation of the Silver Hand. Her relic is a book of refugee prayers, though.
Mara Fordragon's prayer book. With her poetic prayers to the light, she taught of the light we share with each other, the joy and fellowship found in community.
I had expected these relics to be powerful weapons. Instead, they were mostly simple items, unconnected to war. The Silver Hand was founded to wield the light in battle. Is that not the measure of a paladin's accomplishments?
The most revered paladins didn't draw their faith in the light from warfare. They fought to preserve what they valued most. We will accomplish much together.
Countless great heroes are interred under the chapel. Hopefully, their relics can be of aid to those at the Sunwell.
Walk
I trust you found what you needed.
You can always count on me.
How may I help you?
These artifacts will help sustain the Vanguard, but they are not enough. I know of a place nearby that would have the rest we need, but given Arator's state of mind, I'm hesitant to go there. No sense in avoiding it. We must all face up to the fact that the Scarlet Crusade calls upon the power of the light, and has for decades.
The Scarlet Crusade? You, of all people, want to spread their light?
They claimed many relics when they seized my church. Relics that would be better used to our purpose of holding back Xalatath.
Peace, friend.
It is so strange to me that the light responds to the Scarlets just as it does to me, Val, or Lord Tyrosus.
Carry on the crusade.
I can scarcely believe that the light answers their call. I was always taught that the light was good. The crusade is unconscionable.
The light seeks a path. It does not dictate the way. Look at all the cultures across Azeroth that channel the light. From Elune to Graal to Anshe. Philosophically different from our Church of Holy Light, but with the same ability to channel the energy.
I have often wondered.
The light needs a lens to focus its power through the wielder. The light brings certainty, and it responds to one's conviction. But the light cannot distinguish between love and hatred.
So that is why the Scarlet Crusade claims it acts according to the Light's will.
And why they were able to pervert my teachings of fellowship and protection into something you and I recognize so clearly as evil. The Scarlet Crusade was founded by a paladin I personally anointed. For a long time, I saw them as my own misjudgment made manifest. Perhaps I still do. However, the relics they possess will do for our purposes of bolstering the Sunwell defenders. It will be good to reclaim them.
I wonder if Tyrellian knows what Alonza's file has been saying. Because ever so slightly heretical, isn't it? Some of what he's suggesting here. I mean, I'm all for it. I'm big on heresy, but like, there's definitely people who follow the light who would not be happy that Alonza's file is saying this sort of thing. And they probably go, it's because he's undead, it's corrupt, you know, he's being corrupted by his evil, and, you know, like, there's definite room for a lot of intrigue here among followers of the light. I don't hate it. Scarlet Monastery could also use a bit of an upscale model. After seeing Silvermoon. There we go.
Ah, you're here, champion. We should join Arator inside. My sermon to these fanatics is falling on deaf ears.
Light bless you.
Here we are. Let us deal with these Scarlets.
Do not lose faith.
We will accomplish much together.
This place has seen better days when it was truly in the service of the Church of the Light. Originally, under Seidan and Alexandros, it did much good in Lordaeron, but this crusade was misled over time into hatred of the other, which has guided their actions for decades.
Let us get to work.
The Scarlet Crusade has been wielding the light for its evil purpose for decades. I'm disappointed to see how many forces they still have here. Still, the light responds to them just as it does us. We're here to get their relics to help the Sunwell. But while we're here, let's cleanse this place of their dark influence. Is dark influence quite the phrasing? I mean, they are light. They do call on the light. So should you say they're dark? Leaders of the Crusade channel the light through their weapons every day for years. While their goals and actions are reprehensible to us, their weapons are no less useful than my own staff, especially in such a time of need. As you go through the Scarlet Halls, wherever you find a leader, defeat them and bring back their weapon. We will put it to righteous use to aid the Sunwell.
This place has all the trappings of the Church of Holy Light, but turned to an evil purpose.
That is my second lesson. The light is channeled through belief and conviction, even if they are misguided.
Bishop of Secrets. I don't remember him having that title before. I wonder when he got that. I don't think that's what he is in the Order Hall. I mean, maybe he is.
I'll show the initiates how one smites an unbeliever! Who will teach them the light's dictates?
Will these initiates forever call forth the light through hatred?
Maya directed the light through the staff both to fight outsiders and to train his pupils to do the same. Maya's rub of castigation.
Intruders! So the time has come to die for the crusade!
Bit dramatic, but yes.
Wait, I yield! I lost my faith in this order long ago. I won't give my life for them as well.
Go! If you wish to surrender, give us your weapon. Leave this accursed place and never return.
Guess the time hasn't come to die.
This blade was forged long before the Crusade's hatred. Perhaps it can be returned to a wielder who is truly righteous.
Elisi's gleaming falcon. Elise focused the light through her sword whenever she fought for the crusade, until the day she walked away from them both. Oh wow, there's statues all around with descriptions. I never noticed that before. I'm not reading all those now. Sorry. Room of Hidden Secrets. Well, I am not getting a chance to defeat all these Scarlet Forces.
You heathens dare disturb my communion! The lights will choose a new leader for our crusade.
It never ends, does it? Another will just continue this doctrine of spite.
Benther's Scarlet Spire. Benther channeled the light through the staff for his own dark purposes. Again, dark, not the word. Find another one. It shall find better use at the Sunwell.
Arator, the light may empower its followers, but the morals and ethics of this force come from within each of us.
Foul heretic.
This blade was forged long before the Crusade's hatred. Perhaps it can be returned to a wielder who is truly righteous.
Definitely an issue. Like, are these Scarlet Forces going to... Oh, there's some. Killing him again probably won't do anything.
Intruders! So the time has come to die for the Crusade! Wait, I yield! I lost my faith in this order long ago. I won't give my life for them as well.
Go. If you wish to surrender, give us your weapon. Leave this accursed place and never return. This blade was forged long before the Crusade's hatred. Perhaps it can be returned to a wielder who is truly righteous.
Yeah, they definitely need to do something about either these Scarlet Crusaders need to respawn faster, or I shouldn't have to share this with other players. This instance, I mean.
Wait, I yield! I lost my faith in this order long ago. I won't give my life for them as well.
Go. If you wish to surrender, give us your weapon. Leave this accursed place and never return.
Just remembered I can track humans with my hunter tracking.
Blade was forged long before the Crusade's hatred.
Yes, Arator.
Perhaps it can be returned to a wielder who is truly righteous.
Very buggy. Aha. Finally.
May light and shadow guide you.
Excellent work. Perhaps one day the Scarlet Monastery can be a place that truly serves the light. But for now, our time is limited and our focus must remain on the Sunwell. What artifacts have you found here? These weapons of the light shall serve a much greater purpose from this day forward. I hope that may be true as well for Elise, that Scarlet Champion Arator showed mercy to. I told her to begin surrendering herself to Kalia Menethil at the Sunwell.
Until next time.
I hope my staff's light has been enough to uphold those at the Sunwell while we have sought these relics. Together with those from Knight's Hope, they should be a much more significant aid. Let us return there quickly.
Is this the fate of all paladins? Die a legend, or live to be consumed by zealotry and wrath?
No, Arator. My hope...
Wait, I yield! I lost my faith
My hope
in this
is that you
order
can
long
find
ago.
a different bot.
I won't give my life for them as well.
Oh my God,
Go.
this woman.
If you wish to surrender, give us your weapon. Leave this accursed place and never return.
Yes, yes.
I will
Tell
hide in
Alonso's.
shadows
I can
no
make us a
longer.
portal back to Silvermoon using this grimoire Khadgar stamped me.
Let us get to work.
Wow, just a book. Just a book allows a non-mage to make a portal. That's cool. I want a book like that to use in my house, please. I can't face the Sunwell's defenders right now.
How may I
Quickly,
help
let's get these distributed.
you? May light and shadow
My
guide
staff
you.
brought us time in the effort to hold back the void, but these relics will be a more powerful aid. Let us hope it will be enough. Quickly, deliver these relics to our friends.
Arator, I did not mean to add to your burdens. The trip to the cathedral was necessary to save the Sunwell. Champion, if you could deliver the relics, I need to have a word in private with Arator.
Sure.
Come.
How are you holding up? I know you have a great deal to deal with. I must admit I am nearing the end of my reserves myself. Vindicator Murad found peace and strength from this meditation crystal.
May Tyr take your hand.
Murad was a hero to our people. I can feel his light. It still remains in the crystal.
Well met.
I hope you're back with good news. We're all getting tired. Without that boost from Falstaff earlier, we already would have failed. I have a relic to sustain you, a Tamara Four Dragons prayer book.
Stay on course.
What? That's unbelievable. She was my grandmother. She watched over refugees fleeing from Stormwind to Lordaeron. The stories about her inspired me to take up the light. I never knew her, but I will treasure this. Thank you.
We welcome your help.
Are you ready?
I won't lie. While it's a true honor to be here at the Sunwell, it has been extraordinarily exhausting. I hope you have good news, or more help. Take this sword. It has a great deal of light within it, but it needs a new cause.
Aldiel Shalar.
Thank you. I can feel its energy already. I'll use it well.
Anaria Shola.
This isn't the first time I've seen a great evil across the Sunwell. I may be exhausted, but I will persevere, as before. This is Uther's kit from his work as a healer. You should have it, and let its light
We
support
will
you.
have justice.
For years, I was bitter with Uther for having trained Arthas, but he forgave me. Even that upset me. Since, I've done my best to serve the light, but I've carried such disappointments and remnants of bitterness from the suffering I've seen. Entrusting me with Uther's kit, I may yet do one more act of healing.
Not all who wander.
The other channelers are growing quite wary again. I hope you and Fal have brought a solution.
Thank you, champion.
Thank
we
you.
are resolute in our defense, but mortal in our constitutions. These relics will bolster us for a time.
I will see these are distributed to those who need them.
Be just.
With the relics delivered, the Sunwell is safe, for now. We will
With those
accomplish
relics,
much
they should be
together.
able to sustain the ritual as long as they need to, and we can attend to other matters.
Let us get to
Look
work.
at my new mount. I think I failed Arator. In my attempt to steady him after the incident with his father, I may have shattered his faith with uncomfortable truths of the light. I would like to consult with the wisest person I know, Sandwalker Desco. I did not see him with the Vanguard. Tyrosus told me he may be in Hammerfall, providing aid to the displaced.
I spoke to you of finding a different path, Arator. I think it's time we started on it.
All right, but if this lesson is anything like the others...
Oh, don't worry. This one won't be imparted by me.
We will accomplish much
Your help
together.
has been invaluable to the Sunwell, but there's more we must do to help Arator. Will you come with us to visit a friend in Hammerfall?
Until next time.
Sure, let's go to Hammerfall.
Hammerfall? Is this about the Red Dawn?
Quite the opposite. We're going to see someone who is doing something wonderful. Something I failed to accomplish.
One moment. This post is being stubborn. Val, what brings you and your friends to Hammerfall? Please tell me the world isn't ending again. Help is always appreciated.
And she has guided you to us. Care to join us in our work?
Hunger and poverty are the most dangerous villains.
Residents of Hammerfall have been focused on daily life, defense, and survival over the past months. They have not had sufficient time or, frankly, numbers to address all the harms that were done. There is much we can do to help them get back on their feet. I know this is humble work, but it makes a very real difference to the orcs who live here.
Look for me among those in need.
The people of Hammerfall were attacked not so long ago by saboteurs from a group called the Red Dawn. I am working to help them recover and rebuild from the attack with my fellow Sunwalkers, Malu and Nadura. One thing they have been doing is gathering supplies needed by Hammerfall's crafters from various sources. If you could deliver these supplies, it would be a great help.
Help however you can.
Stay well.
My friend, if you...
Is this what it means to be a Sunwalker?
For some. Others are content to smite the wicked with a...
If you'll all excuse me, I must find...
But allowing the innocent to suffer, that is the worst evil.
This isn't the type of thing the Silver Hand gets involved in, is it?
Alonsis has told me how he always intended for the Silver Hand to focus on
I think I'm
this
going to try
kind of
restart that
but war
conversation.
changed what his paladins were called to do. Alonsis tells me stories of his first students. The legendary Uther was apparently quite the nurse. I would have liked to meet the man during that time.
My father was one of those students. He's never mentioned any of this to me.
I don't know the High Exarch well. I do know he's been to other worlds, far from here, fighting for an unimaginable amount of time. We're shaped by the events in our lives, but we can choose how we will live going forward. What type of paladin do you want to be, Arator? What type of person?
I want to come back here and help you once this war has ended. I think this is as much my calling as facing down the horrors of the Void.
I'm glad to hear it. Now help me brace this beam before it slips.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get that conversation to go again, because I think I had one conversation interrupt another.
Look for me among those in need. My friend, if you could help with the cleanup and deliveries, Arator can help me with some work that needs another pair of hands.
If you'll all excuse me, I must find Eitrig. There are some things I need to arrange.
I'm grateful for your assistance.
Is this what it means to be a Sunwalker?
For some. Others are content to smite the wicked with a giant hammer. But allowing the innocent to suffer, that is the worst evil.
This isn't the type of thing the Silver Hand gets involved in, is it?
Alonsis has told me how he always intended for the Silver Hand to focus on this kind of service. But war changed what his paladins were called to do. Alonsis tells me stories of his first students. The legendary Uther was apparently quite the nurse. I would have liked to meet the man during that time.
My father was one of those students. He's never mentioned any of this to me.
I don't know the High Exarch well. I do know he's been to other worlds, far from here, fighting for an unimaginable amount of time. We're shaped by the events in our lives, but we can choose how we will live going forward. What type of paladin do you want to be, Arator? What type of person?
I want to come back here and help you once this war has ended. I think this is as much my calling as facing down the horrors of the Void.
I'm glad to hear it. Now help me brace this beam before it slips.
Peace, friend.
There is much to do for the people of Hammerfall. You honor Anshi by your assistance for those in need. You don't feel like you have better things to do? Desko has taught me much out here. Just as no ray of sunlight is insignificant in the open wilderness, no small amount of work we do is unworthy. Besides, it's not for us to deem what work is worthy and unworthy of carrying out in the light of Anshi. Working alongside him here, I've found that helping those in need is the most rewarding work I do.
Farewell.
Loktar!
Our people were held as prisoners, as slaves, in this very camp by the humans. I was locked in these cages. I saw my brothers held in these stocks, hung in these gallows. I saw Ogrim Doomhammer, leader of us all, stabbed in the back. His blood stained black the earth we stand on. And look at us now. This is our legacy, Hammerfall, where we lost everything and then took it back with our own hands.
For the Horde! Thrall Hall. Thrall Hall. Strength.
I wonder where Sunwalker Nadira is.
Makra.
Yes, Hunter. Desko sent these supplies for you. Ah, I was nearly out of string. Actually need to clean my bags. Let's do that quick.
Strength and honor.
Sell junk.
Farewell.
Slightly high item level.
Blood and thunder.
And frankly, at this point, I'm just sick of wearing the same items, so I want to change where I can. Ooh, there's a decor item here. This is why it's so important to clear out bags. Oops. Slightly higher item level.
What can I help you with?
Good, I can get rid of that bot. So sick of that.
Dabu. Speak. For the Horde!
Still won't let me
What are you
use that
looking
mount.
for?
That sucks.
Victory!
Oh, there's Sunwalker.
Greetings, traveler.
Taking a break? I am. A well-deserved break. I've been working hard here with Yesko and Malu for longer than I would like. Though Desko and Malu seem satisfied and content to be laborers, I am not. I did not walk the path of the sun to haul rubble and rebuild structure. I am a sunwalker. My faith in Anchi and my hammer are my tools to wield, not a mallet and a shovel. In a world besieged by darkness, we are not the rays of sunlight we were meant to be. This is not where I'd like to be right now.
Goodbye.
Certainly a perspective.
Mukra!
Desko said these supplies for you. Excellent. I won't have to stop my work to deal with other details.
Dabu.
Desko sent these supplies for you. Perfect. Just what I need to keep working.
Go forth to victory.
Mogra!
Much appreciated. No one likes clothes that are worn too thin.
Farewell.
I understand, Fowl. I'll gather the others and wait for your arrival. The light guides us.
Excellent. This will help the people of Hammerfall help themselves.
Help however
Good work.
you can.
Things are starting to look better.
Hunger and poverty
Now that
are the
Hammerfall can
most
expect peace
dangerous
with Stromgarde, there's a lot more to use in being able to farm and craft than in fighting. There's a lot more use in being able to farm and craft than in fighting. So we've been gathering old weapons from the past skirmishes to make into tools for the people of Hammerfall. Would you and Arator be willing to give me a hand? We are going to turn swords into plowshares. I love it.
Look for me among the discarded weapons of past wars litter the fields and complicate farming.
That's fantastic. That's great because That's a direct reference to the Bible. And I mean, the whole idea of the light is definitely a reference to Christian mythology. And like swords into plowshares, like that's very Jesus, you know. So many human soldiers lost their lives due to Marin Trollband's decisive leadership. So by having the Sunwalkers turning swords into plowshares like that, it's really cool. It's like highlighting a different form of following the light. This could be from Stromgarde's attack or the Red Dawn's ambush. I also like the cheeky reference. Like, what are you going to complain? What are you going to do? Complain that this isn't proper religion? It's literally from one of the oldest religions. Or
the fields are cleared of scrap metal. We'll make something useful out of this refuse.
the weapons we gather will help reforge Hammerfall's future.
Hunger and
Excellent work.
poverty are
We'll
the
get these
most
reforged into
dangerous
tools and
villains.
distribute them to the people.
Help however you can.
Okay. That is the Path of the Light. I am going to take a short break before I carry on with Regrets of the Past. Be right back. As I said, short break, very short. Time to start off with Regrets of the Past. So far disappointed Tyrellian's not actually dead, but maybe that would have been a little bit bad to have him die so soon in the expansion. I've asked the Sons of Lothar to meet us in the burning steppes near Blackrock Mountain. There's one more item we must recover there. We can depart as soon as you're ready. Sorry, there's something irritating me here. Trying to fix something quick. Never mind. Ow. Okay, let's go to the burning steps.
Let us get to work.
I must now steal Arator and the champion away. Arrangements have been made to find one last relic.
Thank you, Desco. I really admire what you're doing here. I'll be sure to return.
I do think, as much as I enjoyed that whole turning the swords into plowshares thing as the reference, I do think it's a little bit premature in Hammerfall. I mean, they were just recently attacked. And yeah, technically the Red Dawn has been dealt with, but I mean, they had a lot of sympathy in that area. I wouldn't be so quick to trust the humans myself.
How may I help you?
This has been quite a journey so far. Ready for the next leg? Let's fly to Blackrock.
May light and
There you are! Foul! Why'd you bring us back to this desolate place?
Yeah, Fal. Why'd you bring us back to this desolate place?
Hail, friend.
This area is full of these Dark Horde pretenders. Honor demands that we drive them out. How did an orc get involved with the Sons of Lothar? I fought here with Doomhammer against Lothar's army all those years ago. It's quite strange to be working with those who bear his name. Strange to be working with humans at all. But it was a human strangeness that changed things for me, Tyrion Fordring. All I knew of humans was that they hated my people for the war we brought to their lands. But where others saw nothing more than an animal to be hunted, Fordring saw something else. He showed me kindness and compassion, even after we tried to kill each other during our first encounter. Through Tyrion, I saw humans are no different than orcs. Some have honor, many do not. Over time, I've seen that the Sons of Lothar are among those that do. And I think Tyrion would agree.
Keep your weapons sharp.
Azeroth calls, and we must answer.
It seems we have more to do here than just finding a relic. This area is overrun with a group that calls themselves the Dark Horde, and we are going to put a stop to their activities.
We each must do our part.
Yes. Goodbye.
I once served under Black Hand long ago. His son Rend was a sniveling fool, a coward who bolstered himself in that spire after Doomhammer was defeated. He made deals with dragons, called himself war chief, and proclaimed his Dark Horde the true Horde. Ha! These Dark Horde embrace the ideals of a past long gone. Rend died years ago, but there are still orcs and ogres here who cling to that rotting husk that remains. If they haven't seen the truth by now, there is little hope for them but death.
Stay strong.
The one thing worse than seeing this Dark Horde here is their banners. It showcases their pride in this accursed mountain as a place of greatness, as a place for their horde to rise. In reality, this banner is little more than a defiled perversion of the ancestral Blackrock sigil. Burn down everyone you find.
Goodbye.
A straightforward solution to the Dark Horde's banners.
Keep your weapons sharp.
One of their lieutenants, Markag, appears to be the one barking orders. His father, High Overlord Amok, followed under Rend Blackhand's banner. Cruel, vicious, no surprise that his son has followed in his footsteps. Taking Markag down will spread among the cowardly remnants of this Dark Horde and perhaps help them realize that they are not as strong as they think. File also has us here to look for relic fragments. If Markag has any of note, bring it back.
Stay strong.
Come, Kuldran. We should scout out the other Dark Horde encampments.
The Dark Horde! They're stuck trying to win the second war while we've made peace on the fourth! Get with the times!
Okay, apparently these soldiers are not going to be difficult to slay.
My father, Turallion, fought in this battle, though he has rarely talked to me about it.
Feel like a bit of a bully walking around killing level 30s.
The Dark Horde seem as traumatized by this battle as the Sons of Lothar. They remain here and fight a war long lost.
Oh my god. What is with my aiming today? Oh, that one worked at least. There we go. Markak. Well, at least he's level 84. You not want to fight Markak? How Markak so strong?
This is one of the fragments that we're looking for. Might have been from a piece of armor or a shield.
Markag's buckle. Markag recognized the strength of the metal and used it as a buckle. I'm surprised, like, if the Blackrock or the Iron Horde have been here for so long, why have they never torn down that statue?
After Anduin Lothar fell in battle, my father rallied the Alliance to victory.
The Horde left behind this dark past long ago. If only everyone here had come with us.
From Ka!
It wasn't that long ago, my man.
Goodbye.
Perhaps in the face of the death of their comrades, others will see sense as I did. At least those who killed won't dishonor themselves any longer.
Stay strong. Keep your weapons sharp.
I hope that this might demoralize some of these soldiers out of their misguided devotion to a failed cause. Regardless, I'm glad those banners are not flying any longer.
Goodbye. Keep your weapons sharp.
Did you put a stop to Markag, Blood Bubbles?
Stay strong.
As we defeat their leaders, the Dark Horde presence throughout the Burning Steppes will continue to splinter. Markag was the first to fall. This was a good first step.
Goodbye. Stay strong.
When the Alliance originally fought the Horde here, Kurdran served as a scout. He's still an excellent one. He took his griffin to Blackrock Mountain to see what kind of forces we may be dealing with there. Meet up with him and see what kind of trouble you can cause.
Keep your weapons.
Kurdran flew to the entrance of Blackrock's spire, champion. He's tracked down the next fragment.
The Dark Horde displays them like trophies, but the only thing they mark is loss.
Look who it is!
The orcs and ogres here have been a thorn in our side for far too long. How have you kept at it for so long, Kurdran? I've seen some dark times, a whole lot of them. Flying does me a lot of good, for sure, but not everybody has a griffin. If you don't, then you gotta find out what your griffin is. For me, jokes help. If you cannot laugh at the hard times, well, you're gonna run into them. May as well laugh. And a pint with friends makes any problem seem smaller. The friends even more than the pints. And sometimes you just gotta move forward, ready or not. Shall we?
But the next round was going to be on me! Fly high!
Arator, thank you for coming. Plenty of Dark Horde in there.
Yeah, I thought you'd tap out before me.
Blackrock Mountain is where most of the Dark Horde has holed up. All their unit commanders adorn themselves with badges, strutting around like they won the Second War. Shameful! But it gives me an idea. Defeat them and take their badges. Can't have new leaders that way. These blowhards like the pomp of command. Who wants the stress of leadership with no fancy badges to wear? Head on there with Arator and keep him busy. Skyreen and I will support you from the air.
Leave us so soon? There'll still be battles to fight.
The Dark
We'll meet
Horde
again.
The Dark Horde may strut around inside the mountain, but an orc named Nagash is the one ruling this roost. He barks orders, then charges straight into a fight. Rockheads in command like this one are what gets everyone on all sides killed. I'll bet anything that Numbskull claimed Fal's shiny relic. Keep an eye out, he may jump you in the middle of a fight.
Cheers to safe journeys!
The Dark Horde have no love for their equipment. Look at their weapons. Cracked, rusted, blunt, and bent. Ah! The only way they function is by making more shoddy tools to constantly replace the ones they've broken. If you see any of their weapon racks, destroy them. Let's see how well they fight without their rusty blades. A bare-fisted orc is nothing to sneeze at, but it'll further delay any daft plans they've got.
See, the orcs in the mountain don't just have a fragment. They're also stockpiling weapons. Seems like a good chance to smash things up if you ask me. Let me know if you want me to join in the fun.
The Dark Horde is stuck reliving the Second War just like the Sons of Lothar.
Oh, these ones have been changed.
Why did Fowl bring me here? There has to be something he hasn't told me about this relic.
Could be. The spore rate for the ads that dropped the badges was really bad was really horrible when I did it. If they haven't fixed it, war mode can help sometimes. Thank you, Mordekins. Yeah, so far
Looks like a piece of an old shield.
we've had quite a
Odd
few
for
problems.
him to be lugging that around.
I've had quite a few problems with spawn rates, so I can see that. Similar to the piece Mark Hag was using as a belt buckle. I'm scared of war mode though. I always get my ass handed
I've
to me.
studied the Second War, but to everyone here, it's more than history. They lived through it.
Okay, there's one badge. The Dark Horde awards this badge to highly capable figures, which often become their future leaders.
Both my parents left me to fight on this battlefield. I lost decades I could have had with them.
Yeah, well, you don't like your father anyway, so no great loss. Yeah, I see people circling and circling. Before I go to war mode, let me try. Oh, rats. Let me try track humans. Humanoids. Oof. Maybe I should try war mode. You were very correct about this. Okay. Let's go try that out. Do I have to go all the way to Orgrimmar to put on war mode though? That's a pain. Then I gotta get all the way back. Oh, it's just no gosh. I wish he dropped a badge, but he doesn't. 2 badges out of 8. Three. I submitted like 5 bug reports complaining about it when I was doing it. I'm sure they'll fix it in time for... Either they'll fix it by the time it goes live, or they'll fix it shortly after, once everyone hits that brick wall. There's always something like this in the beta, though. Aha. Be better if, like... Be great if they actually had a better drop rate. The fact that they don't all drop a badge is, I think, what makes it really terrible. Like, I just killed 2 there, and neither of them dropped a badge. What the hell? Stupid Nagash again. Yeah, the advantage of being able to have the hunter tracking. At least I can easily see when new ones have spawned. Only 3 more to go. It's definitely not worth going all the way to Ogrimmar for. Come on. Sweet, 2 more. Oh, god damn it, it's Nagash again. Yes. Yes! Nice. Got it all.
This whole expedition has something to do with my father, doesn't it?
Is it your father's shield? What's going on? Did you get their badges?
Fly high.
That gave them a kick in the pants. See if any of them volunteered to leave their warbands now after that humiliation.
There still be battles to fight.
Did you put a stop to Nagash? Did you get Fal's relic? I hope that old priest knows what he's doing.
See you around.
Did you destroy their weapon racks? Aye, that'll do. We brought everyone nearby a few months apiece while they resupply.
But the next round was going to be on me.
As much as I'd love to keep harassing these Dark Horde grunts, we found the relic piece that Fal wanted us to. We best be getting on. Danis went looking for the last piece of the relic. You go find him and I'll tell the Mad Bishop that his plan is nearly complete. Find me at Lothar's statue when you're done.
This is Fal's 3rd lesson. What have you old meddlers got planned for me?
Lad, you don't seriously expect me to spoil your schemes? I'd never hear the end of it.
Not just a troll's bane. Let's go meet Deneth.
Stromgarde will stand
Blood Bubbles,
proud once
Arator,
more.
good to see you. I believe I have a solution to our problem. I can see
Fight well,
figured out why Files brought you here.
Whatever comes, we will face it together.
Despite our work in the area, the Dark Horde continues to battle. Their leader is there in Black Rock's stronghold, likely bolstering their spirits. Take them out. Once we do, I suspect this Dark Horde will come to nothing, with much less bloodshed. And Fowl thinks there may be a fragment of that relic he's looking for in there. Recover that as well.
For Stromgarde, the Alliance will prevail.
The remaining Dark Horde forces are gathered here. Many of them look to be untrained and new to the cause. Drive away the forces gathered here, and perhaps we can hope to see some peace in this region for the first time in decades.
Fight well, friend.
Again, I'm bullying little level 30s. Okay, let's go kill Warlord What's-Her-Face. This is a very sparse room. Shame, she doesn't have any furniture. The Dark Horde shall never be stopped.
The final shield fragment. And I think I know whose it was.
Grazda held tightly to this, apparently believing it contained significant power even while broken. Whose was it, Arator? At least these ones respawn quickly. It'd be terrible if they didn't. Come on, man. I want the soldier to respawn. Oh, jeez. No. Yeah, I definitely spoke too soon. Oh my god. Finally.
My life for the Alliance.
You killed many of them, but I watched even more run away. Let's hope they never return.
The Alliance
Have you taken
will
them out?
prevail.
Excellent. I believe this will save many lives across the region. With no warlord to rally them, the Dark Horde should fall apart.
We each must do our part.
With their leader defeated and that third relic fragment found, we should regroup with the others back at Lothar's statue. I'll meet you there.
For strong.
This is my father's shield, isn't it? How did it break?
The others have gathered at Lothar's statue. We'll tell you the story there.
I will hide
These
in
fragments
shadows
you've been
no
recovering
longer.
might be the most important relics of our journey.
Until next time.
This statue seems out of place here, nothing else like it, but this is where Andrew and Lothar fell against Ogrim Doomhammer at the Battle of Blackrock Mountain. Many fought on this field, many didn't make it. Lothar, let me tell you what happened all those years ago.
Cheers to...
As you have guessed, that is your father's shield, broken into fragments and left on the field of battle.
Well met.
So what
Been a
happened?
while, hasn't it?
Okay, yeah, I'm getting cinematic. Cool, I'm looking forward to seeing this cinematic. Kudran and Danath narrate the infamous Battle of Blackrock Mountain that occurred 30 years ago between the Alliance and the Horde. Turalyon and Lothar fight back to back, but Ogrim Doomhammer destroys Turalyon's shield, knocking him down. Ogrim kills Lothar and Turalyon goes berserk, the first instance of Turalyon's light turning to wrath and blind rage. Kudran and Danath say that losing Lothar is a wound Turalyon has never healed from.
Honor to you.
I scarcely recognize the Turalyon they describe from these early days. He sounds like someone I've simply never met.
For just...
I had no idea. I didn't realize what my father went through. I think I'd like to fix this shield and return it to him.
That is an excellent idea.
Why would the orcs hold on to bits of some human's shield?
For a while.
And why has Arator never once been told the story of his father? Neither of those things make any sense at all whatsoever. Arator grew up hearing that his father was a hero. He never heard the story? Ever? Come on. The guy had statues of himself up in Stormwind. Someone would have mentioned the story to his kid. It's a tragic story, but maybe something better can have made it. Can be made with the. It's a tragic story, but maybe something better can be made of it with those fragments of Turalyon's shield. Perhaps it can be restored, along with our friend.
Yeah, I thought you'd tap out before me.
Thank you for all your help. It's strange to hold what remains of my father's shield and know that, prior to that day, he was such a defender of others. I feel like I've only seen his aggressive side. I realize he means well, but I don't think that is not the path for me. Regardless, let's return to Silvermoon and get these fragments we've gathered to a worthy forge.
Steady travels.
If I repair the shield, maybe it can remind my father of the kind of paladin he wanted to be.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
Please, join me at the forge. I'll need your help with the shield.
We certainly did some good in the Burning Steps and recovered the fragments of Turalyon's shield. Arator seems excited to see it reforged.
May light and shadow guide you.
It's time to see what we can do with these fragments of Turalian's shield. While it did break, it was exceptionally powerful in its day, and it could be a great help to Turalian against the Void. Perhaps a moment of healing and letting go as well.
Let us get to work.
I'll pull Turalian away from his duties. Not an easy feat by any means.
Also, Arator's like...
It will give Arator time to finish reforging his father's shield. He could use your assistance.
Arator's like he's only ever seen his father be aggressive, but Turalian has been as peaceful as a kitten for the last, 6 years. Like, the guy used to walk around Silvermoon no problem without any fighting. It's only recently he started to turn into a dick again.
Good day to you.
Anyway, it's obviously one of those things you shouldn't overthink too much. It's been eye-opening to see where my father started. The way he was, that's the kind of paladin I wish to be, not what he became. Will you help me?
May your heart...
Let's do this. I'll hammer, you can add some worm dust to make it more powerful.
Like, the paladin he used to be was the one who believed
It's
that
too hot.
orcs
Pour some
couldn't
water on the shield to cool it.
possibly be blessed by the light. So, I'm not sure.
I need another steel ingot.
The reason why everyone is expecting Turalian to turn into a zealot is because
Add a
he's always
phoenix
shown
feather to increase the heat.
signs of zealotry. So going to his past just seems odd. Arator finishes reforging Turalian's shield as Turalian approaches, ashamed and stumbling over his words. Arator tells Turalian that it's time for him to forgive himself for attacking Arator and for what happened when Lothar fell. Arator urges Turalian to be the paladin he was born to be and take up the shield once more, but Turalian says that part of him died with Lothar. Turalian believes himself beyond redemption and leaves without the shield. Drama! Drama!
Peace, friend.
Ask Arator how he's doing. I had hoped my father would take up his shield and his old role as protector, but he apparently isn't ready. Maybe he never will be.
For just...
Why do you still have the shield? Didn't you give it to your father?
I did. He said some things can't ever be redeemed, and refused it.
That's disappointing. I had hoped for a different reaction.
So did I. But a wise man once told me, I can't change anything but how I feel. So I'm going to focus on that. My father may not be ready to change, but I am.
Arator. Light be praised. Perhaps this all happened for a reason.
I just need to figure out what to do with this shield.
I could use a hot meal and a drink while you ponder. Come with us, lad. You too, champion.
I must return to the Sunwell. The Vanguard needs my counsel.
Light bless you.
That did not go as I hoped, to say the least. I'd hoped he would be able to see, to accept he could still change, but it doesn't look like he's open to that, at least not now. A whole quest line to show Arator switched from Ret to Prot.
May your heart be true.
And that Turalian's switched from Prot to Ret.
Well, fancy seeing you here!
There's a place that we used during the Second War when we missed our homes and needed to remember Azeroth. Something of a retreat and a sanctuary for those who had seen too much fighting, too much pain. Over time, we brought friends and allies there. In recent years, members of the Horde have been invited as well. We call it the Arcantina. The Arcantina, I've heard about this. This is the Hearthstone Tavern. I believe Arator and you would benefit from some respite there. Use this key to make a portal.
Fly high, but keep your
Teleports the user to or back from the Arcantina's pocket dimension. Honestly, Arator, we wanted to show you the place for some time. Glad to finally get the chance. Cool, so I've been invited to the secret club.
Where is this place? It doesn't appear to be in Azeroth.
It's so pretty, I love it.
Khadgar introduced us. It's in some wizardy, hocus pocus, dimensional, what's the thing? Hot food, cold drinks, magical access.
Could you get us the
Take a
first
look
round?
around.
Put it on our tab.
Horde, Alliance. This place is a refuge for those who've had enough of war.
Reflecting prism? What does that do? Oh, swap appearance with. So it's a lot of fun little toys that can be found here. Hey, Keka.
I'm glad to see you.
Good
still
to
in the
see you.
thick
What do you
of
think of the Arcantina? Is this place yours? Not mine exactly. I may have spent the most time here. The Arcantina was created by a Kirin mage before my time. But during the difficult days of the expedition to Draenor, I and the Sons of Lothar came here as a way to briefly remember what home felt like. More and more people have been invited here over the years, and now it serves as a magical refuge where old friends and old veterans gather together.
All that has been lost can be regained.
I'm just stealing all the things. Bartender, a round of drinks. Oh cool, inky black potion. That's nice that they've got that there.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one.
They're on dinner.
So I said, if that's my griffin, who's sitting on the egg?
Sitting on the egg!
No drink for me?
Champion. To old friends and new.
Akar Magash.
May the light...
Alright, so what are you going to do with Tyrellian's shield?
Honor to you.
This is quite a place. Thank you for helping me on my journey. We did a lot of good for others, and it did a lot of good for me. What are you going to do with the shield?
Steady travels.
Well, I've been giving it some thought. I'd like to hang it on the wall here, as a reminder. We can all break, but we can put ourselves back together and emerge stronger for it.
Bah! Terrible idea! Worst I've ever heard. To have a fine piece of equipment like that, well made, well repaired, languish on the wall until it rusts? Oh, that's shameful.
He has a point, lad. A good shield like that yearns to protect a soldier so they can protect others.
But it's not my shield.
Your father refused the legacy. It's yours if you want it.
It does feel right. I'll do it. Fowl told me that the Silver Hand was meant to protect the defenseless, during war as well as peace. Maybe I can help to demonstrate that service to others, as Desco has. This reforged shield can be a reminder to me as I protect Azeroth. Thank you. All of you. I won't let you down.
Greetings.
This really is quite the place, isn't it?
Do not lose faith. Good day to you. Do not give up the fight.
This has been a journey. I've learned a lot from Alonsus and the Sons of Lothar, and perhaps most of all, what kind of paladin my father used to be, and what sort I'll be from now on.
Carry on the crusade.
The light takes many forms, but I know now what it means to me and how I want to wield it. I'm not just a weapon like my father, nor can I devote myself purely to service like Desco. but I can protect people from the evil that threatens them. Right now, that's Xalatath and her devouring host. We should return to Lorthamar and do whatever is needed to defeat the Void. Beyond that, I shall see where protecting others with the light takes me.
Steady travels.
Thank you for helping me, champion. I think that our presence has been missed in Silvermoon. We should return.
The Sons of Lothar will stay here for a bit. The Arcantina needs our protection. Or at least I need another round.
We will fight for what
What
is
are
ours.
you gonna give me? Yeah, I'll do that.
For the Alliance.
It's one of the side quests that I'll do when I'm doing side quests. Okay, it didn't quite go where I was expecting, but that's okay. Not everything has to go where you're expecting it to go.
I've received reports from the Sunwell that Foul's plan has worked. The defenders hold back the Void Storm another day.
Nice.
I proudly
Thank
serve
you
as
for
Regent
bolstering our defenders at the Sunwell. It looks like Arator has sorted things out as well, and is ready for whatever may be ahead. It is good to have you both focused on the fight against the Void once more. Arator is a good man. I'm grateful we didn't lose him to this conflict.
The light of the Sunwell be with you.
Okay. That's that. I will continue either tomorrow or Wednesday with Harandar. But that is enough for me today. Thank you very much for joining, and I will see you guys again either tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, Wednesday.